listening to I'm Telling You. You're listening to I'm Telling You.
Hey fam, welcome back to another episode of I'm Telling You.
I'm telling you. I'm doing it. I'm telling you. Telling you right now.
As always, the antics ensue instantaneously. I'm Philly D.
Miss Gemini.
Clickety clacker fact checker, Miss JD.
I would say the green room was effective. Just saying. Anyways, this is I'm Telling You. Please hit us up, ITY at directionsinmusic.org.
Or individually.
Yeah, GEMINI at Gemini at directionsinmusic.org. Or Philly D.
PHILLY.
At directionsinmusic.org. Yeah, for first time listeners. Again, man, the green room was a good place. It's always nice to relax with friends and cut loose and enjoy the day, right? That's what we're supposed to be doing. Living, being beautiful.
Well, it's Saturday, bro.
It is Saturday, bro. It's not, but even though it totally is. Yeah. First time listeners, yeah, this is an hour of this basically. Me and this jackass of 30 years just chopping it up, having a good time, having conversations. Now we got a fact checker for just over a year now. What's up? Yeah, celebrating. We should be, we should be like popping bottles or something. But like virtually, because, she's remote knowledge specialist.
Virtually popping bottles?
Like literally.
Like emoji champagnes? Or
They have like confetti bomb ones, don't they?
There may be something like that.
I think you do fireworks and it just like and it like goes off and your phone shakes.
Are we in like TikTok world now? What?
I'm just saying. I'm just like, dude. This is how, because she's there. She's not here, so we can't like get her a cake or nothing. Because if we did, then we'd have to like mail it to her, and then it might not be good by the time it gets there, or like. Maybe we'll have to call like a bakery that's local, and then we can have them make them like, and they can deliver it. Maybe that's going to take. But we can make that happen. What? Don't look at me like that.
Bro, I got nothing.
You go. He's been sick. You're gonna have to excuse him.
I didn't even say nothing.
You didn't have to.
I didn't know near nada.
I was speaking for you, so you didn't.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Help you reserve your strength and like.
I haven't been myself. I'm not sure who I've been.
He was like, "Where's Mitch Hedberg at?"
But I haven't been myself lately. It's all good.
Well, yeah, because you said you're feeling better.
I am feeling better, but it's just getting a lot of sleep does change your perspective. Do you like altered states kind of perspective, like transcendental, where you can go to another parallel universe time frame kind of thing? In a way, sort of, but not really.
Okay.
Remember Office Space?
Well, yeah. What part of Office Space?
The part where he just kind of loses his mind.
You mean where he doesn't feel anything?
He doesn't. Yeah. Well, he just doesn't get upset.
Well, no, he doesn't feel anything.
It was like,
isn't that what the doctors keep saying?
No, but it was like that where like he just slept in that one day. He's like, I just want to sleep. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm not even gonna get up and go do something other than work. I'm just gonna sleep.
Yeah, I think he got up to pee, didn't he? And then he like checked through a couple messages and was just like,
right back down. Yeah.
And he's just like running in the background.
But it was like that. That's all I did. And it was beautiful. Remember, it was everything I dreamed it could be.
So you were like narcoleptic is what you were saying? Just like falling asleep all over the place?
Pretty much, yeah. If I had free time, I was sleeping or napping or falling asleep to a TV show.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Say, hey, Dad, we want to like watch whatever you want.
Drink a cup of tea, eat a bowl of soup,
take a nap.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
If I was home, I was napping or sleeping or both.
And or both.
That's what I was doing.
Dude, how can you nap and like sleep? I mean, was that a...
It's different. I don't know.
It's different.
It's the same, but it's different, and I'm not sure.
Fifth dimensional rate, like recuperative sleep? Is that what it sounds like?
Just periodically getting up to go to the bathroom, and that was, maybe drink something.
Do you feel like you were on like autopilot kind of thing? Your body's just like going through the motions. Is that what you're saying? Like very robotic?
No, it was like, just trying to do exactly what my body wanted me to do.
Yeah, but you're just like hanging on for the ride. Your body's like, no, water. You're just like, okay, tea. Yeah, I'm going to make tea.
Right.
I like tea.
Right. Well, staying hydrated. That's important.
It is important.
Sleep, that's also important.
Dude, I mean, I would say rest. So like...
And that's the thing. Like when you sleep for 10 hours, it's totally different than when you sleep for like 6, which is what I'm used to. Like if I sleep for 6 hours, which is what I'm used to, my head hits the pillow and it doesn't get up again, and I don't have any kind of consciousness until 6 hours later.
Do you like just straight narc out?
Like I'm out.
Damn. See, I wish I could do that. I have to
It happens to work for me. But like when you sleep for like 10 hours, like I'm on my kid's sleep cycle now. Like I'm 10 hours or more. And it's well, I mean, like when I'm home, if I don't have anything I need to do, I'm sleeping. And it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
I mean, you can only get away with that for so long, but
that's why I said you're done milking this sick thing. Yeah, no,
but the honest truth, I couldn't do anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what you were saying. Which I mean, yeah, dude, you gotta. If your body says, "Hey, we're shutting down," it's like you don't really get a choice in that matter.
I was lethargic, man. I was lethargy.
Lethargy.
I was. Isn't that it?
Yeah, no, lethargic. Well, you were being lethargic, which is very idle, like lazily idle.
So yeah, I mean, when you sleep for 10 hours, it'd be like a whole. It's kind of nice. It's like a whole bunch of little naps because you're like, I don't really have to get up for another 5 hours.
I haven't slept for 10 days.
Because your body went through all the cycles and you actually got REM sleep.
And it was nice. I mean, I'm just saying, man.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
And then there's whole like maybe a half hour in the middle somewhere there where you just kind of meditating. Like I'm not really sleeping. I'm just focusing on my breath, trying to get in all the good energy. I'm trying to, doing that mental game where you're actually healing yourself through trying to focus on your breath. And I mean, it was just, there's nothing there but me and my breath at that moment.
Yeah. And that's where I say like, you get towards the idea of like lucid dreaming. Because you can kind of like let your mind wander a little meditation. Bit. Well, I mean, you can call it like whatever you want. Like, it's being connected to that other side or, having that, fifth dimensional realization or actualization or, whatever, call it what you will. But yeah, I mean, you can do it all sorts of ways, then like, yeah, I typically take like half hour to an hour to like fall asleep. Like I just do. My brain just like just runs, and I have to like either wear it out or get it to calm down, or so I have like different things that I do because some nights things work better than others. But
I run myself ragged. Usually, I run myself ragged until I've got no energy left, and then I'm out for like 6.5 hours. And when I say out, I mean like my head hits the pillow. Like whether I dream or not, it doesn't matter. It's all in one chunk. Boom. I wake up the next morning. Like sometimes I wake up to go to the bathroom and then go right back to sleep. But I'm literally like, my wife actually hates me for this. Like my head will hit the pillow and I'll be asleep within 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're a horrible monster and you should die.
Well, the problem is if I do that, see, here's the dynamic. I come in, you're already asleep. I come in, I fall asleep in 5 minutes, I start snoring, and now you can't get back to sleep.
Well, yeah, no, that's
not fun. That's like serious like elbow in the back.
doing that. That's when you just do a little tuck
Speaking for a
tuck
friend.
and roll. Yeah, no, you just give him a little nudge.
It does work. It does work.
Oh yeah, no, I've pushed a few times or gotten to like, we even like just reached over and like roll this way, come here. Oh, especially with like kids because they're so easily like, oh heck yeah, dude.
That's funny,
dude. Seriously, when she was like a little baby and stuff, and I pretty much just take a nap, like just holding her, just keeping her chill, just like. But yeah, if she'd start, because just being all congested and shit, it's just like, all right, cool, just give you a little roll. I'll put you over here. There you go. Keep sleeping. You're good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just gets that stuff to move though, so it keeps them from like making noises and breathing weird, and it's helpful. They don't even know. It's just all good.
I remember as a kid, I could sleep anywhere, and I could fall asleep in the weirdest positions.
So I can't do other than in bed, apparently. It's the weirdest thing. Do a couch. I can pass oh my God.
Like
hit the couch.
Weirdest, like one leg up over the back.
But
Like
wait,
the arm on the floor, like still
the
completely
second you
passed
get
out.
woken up and get told to move to the bed, then you can no longer go to sleep, right?
but see, that's the thing. I've never had that where that's happened, where I've fallen asleep on the couch and then had to like go, like somebody tell me to come back to bed. Just that's where I fell asleep. So I was like, fuck it.
If
I was either like really young or in a spot where I just was single for a very long time. Cause that happened.
I've never had a problem going right back to sleep.
Couple days.
But yeah, I guess that would suck. I don't know. I think there's plenty of times where I've like woken up on the couch. And I'm just like, oh, fuck it. And just like crawl back in the bed. And then, I'm right back out again.
I still think it's so funny that.
But usually if I fall asleep on the couch, it's either a nap or that's where I'm sleeping.
I still think it's so funny. Like the one time I remember when my brother fell out of the bunk bed, that was the best.
Dude, I've done, that it hurts.
Like he fell out of the bunk bed in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, dude, I've done that shit too.
I didn't know it. Like I woke up in the morning and I looked up and I saw like his sheet coming off the top bunk and it was wrapped around his ankle, which was still like right on the corner of my bed. And I looked down over the corner of I looked over, I was like, holy crap. Like he's assed out on the floor, like face down, like passed out.
Dude, yeah, no. I completely cleared. I didn't have nothing with me. I just remember waking up on the floor. I'm just like, this is not where I fell asleep. What the? Oh, it was weird.
I tapped him awake and he didn't even like flinch. He was like, oh, I was asleep.
Dude, it was
How
weird.
did you fall off the top bunk and never wake up?
It was weird, man. When I was younger, like,
was it in slow motion or something?
When I was younger, I didn't sleep much. I mean, I've pretty much never always been a sleeper. So like I would not sleep. So when I would fall asleep finally, dude, I was just like straight assed out. Like there was no waking me. I was dead, like literally dead. Dude, I mean, it was pretty, I don't know, but I'd also only like,
you'd have to check for a pulse dead. Like,
oh dude, I mean, we'll just like, yeah, no, I mean like in the weirdest positions, I could be like completely like all sprawled out or like tucked like a mummy. You like my arms crossed and just like, you know what I mean? Like doesn't matter, dude. I'd just be assed out. Like, dude, I would sleep, but I mean, I would only sleep for like 6 or 8 hours. So like even as a kid, I didn't sleep much.
I remember one point, I think I actually fell asleep in the middle of the bed on top of the covers, like curled into a ball, like I was about to do a somersault. Like head down it was weird. Like I just fell asleep like that. Like you could I fell asleep standing up when I was a kid.
Dude, that happened to me in the shower one time. I was so freaking exhausted. Like I'm just like leaning against the wall. I'm just like, this is just,
Dude, that could be dangerous.
This is just nice. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know how long. It might have only been like, 30 seconds or something or 10 seconds. But all of a sudden I'm just like, oh, what? Holy crap. That's pretty, at first I was like, that's not good.
It was, to paint the picture, it was one of those, the water beds with the hard sides. So it was like a frame that the water bed would sit in.
Right.
And then it had like cushions on top of it.
Right,
that would snap on. I fell asleep leaning against one of those. I can still remember that. Standing up. Like, and I was out.
Oh, I think you've told me this story before.
I had to be woke up. Like drool and everything. I was out.
Yeah, I think my mom told me a similar story about me about that.
That's pride. I love it. That's pride right
I'm just
there.
going to hang out right here. Why not, man?
It's not narcolepsy. I mean, it's just,
Dude,
I was tired. I'm going to take a nap right here.
Hey, dude, see, that's the thing is like, I've gotten older, you know, and it's just like, this is my life. I can do whatever the hell I want. You know, if I feel like taking a nap, I'm taking a nap.
Sure.
I can take a nap whenever I want to. I'm a grown ass man. Dude, I do what I want. I'm going to take a nap. It's like, dude, yeah, hell yeah.
Maybe as a reward for getting some stuff done, you know?
Dude, honestly, well, I mean, like you said, with you being sick right now, it's like you got to listen to your body. So if my body's like, yo, bro, go back to bed, it's just like, all right, I got to go back to bed.
Well, that's funny though. Like,
so I'm doing pretty well with listening to my, you know what I mean?
How often do you get into a rhythm of life, if you will, that like you'll forget about listening to your body? You know, something as simple as that.
Dude, it happens, man.
Like you start ignoring what your body's telling you or whatever.
See, that's why I always say it's important to like retrospect and like check back in with yourself and, you know, make sure you are double checking in, you know, like, do I feel healthy? Do I feel like I've been eating well? Like, you know, what's my appetite been like? What's my eating schedule been like? You know, you just got to check in with you, you know, self-check time, man. That's the habit you build because you're going to forget about that stuff. Life's going to take over. Habits are going to make things easy. You got to, you know, if you want to keep growing and keep being stronger and just, you know, more enjoyable in life because it's just, you make that easier so that you can focus on just growing and being awesome and really enjoying life and like, fuck it, man.
I want to grow and be awesome and enjoy life.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I want to be a Toys R Us kid too. I'm just saying.
I don't want to grow up. What's that mean? Does that mean I can't have fun anymore?
Yeah, people are like, "Oh, hey, you're all grown up." I was like, "Well, I wouldn't say I've grown up. I said,
gotten older, you know,
definitely taller and a lot older in age, but no, I'm outgrowing up. That's them's fighting words.
My age has progressed, not my maturity.
You know, my maturity is still my shoe size, which is like a 14. So you know, it's like
when people call me sir, and I'm like, oh, jeez.
Dude, I mean, I call everybody sir, though. I have since I was a kid. Like, it's just a respect thing. Yeah. So
I know, it's just funny to hear it.
You know, and I get occasional servicemen where they're just like, sir, I work for a living. I'm just like, well, I say it to you whether I like you or not. This way you never know which way I'm going. And they just kind of like, all right, that's pretty good. I'm like, hey, man, it's just who I am.
Sir, I work for a living? Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. How dare you insult me? I'm a working man. Yeah. No, that's...
Mister?
Yeah. Or, yeah.
Hey, mister.
Well, really what he said was either call me by my first name or use Gunny or Gunny Sergeant because that was his... He's like, you referred to me. I was just like, well, yes.
Sir, yes, sir.
No, I did. I was just like, instead of calling him Gun, because I'm like, I don't, you know, so I called him by his first name. It was actually someone who I was dating. It was her father, and it's just like, all right, well,
hell yeah, okay.
Then this is where we're at, homeboy. Just want to be straight up, then cool. I'll just, you know, you're gonna get an occasional man or bro now. Then instead, just FYI, ain't no sirs allowed. Then you know. We in lax mode, homie.
Hey, man. Yo, bro.
He pretty much, dude, when I would, he just like look at me. I'm just like, hey, man.
Hey, man. Yo, bro.
It's not sir. And he's just like,
bro, you don't even know.
Dude, I mean, hey, dude, I'll tell you what, though. He respected me. I earned his respect.
Respect.
Oh, dude, hell yeah, I did. But, you know, it's all good. I also learned what it was to, you know, stand my ground, but still, you know, respect someone else's ground. And, you know, it was a good humbling moment, but, you know, great learning moment. It was a good experience, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey. I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
It's all right. You've been sick. What? I'm just saying.
Bring it back around again.
Isn't that what we do here? Is this not how this works? Did I not get a memo? Am I out of the
Take
loop?
Another nap.
I'm the one out of the loop. That's the problem.
You are in the loop. You are loopy.
I am the loop. I'm the loop.
Dude,
What?
you got a 30-second come back around.
I know, for real.
Dude, no, for real. Like I've been re-listening to, because I've been like popping new outlets and stuff for us. So I've been re-editing, like making sure that they're different formats and like cleaning. You know what I mean? Like doing my thing.
And Pete and repeat. We're on a boat.
No, and so like I've been having to like re-listen to stuff with like, dude, there's so many times where I've said something and then like 30 seconds later you say the same exact shit. I'm just like, I just and I'm like, and there's times where I've said I just said that, and there's other times you can tell where it's just like so silent for me. I'm like looking at her, I'm just like, I've said this. I just didn't. It's what you're just giving us that moment right there, and you're just like. It's like it's those times where you're just like, that's it. That's all I have to say. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm done. That's it. I'm out. You know what else? And it's just like, nope, he's not. He's not. He's still going.
I don't. You gotta love me. I don't know.
I'm the baby. Gotta love me.
Gotta love me.
Yeah, not the mama. Is that
Question mark?
Question. I am Ron Burgundy. Are we stuck on this loop again? Is this where we're at?
Gotta love me?
Yeah, say same thing I say to the kid. It's a good thing you're cute. Get away with this shit.
I'm cute enough for radio anyway.
Dude, I am as sexy as I sound. Freaking Reese. Dude, yeah, he's coming back soon. I know this is
definitely going to have to come back.
Oh, definitely.
Well, and what's he bringing with him?
Yo, a bottle of tequila.
You baby bringing some hooch.
Yeah, 9,500 cent tequila. That's what he agreed upon with the 9,500 cent.
Oh my God.
Well, because that technically does make it, I think, $95, which is the average price of that bottle. But
9,500 cent.
Yeah, so no, but that's just because he said $9,500. No, it's
with the extra.
It's not. It's 9,500 cent, homie. Yeah.
Bro,
wrong decimal point, bro.
You don't even know.
But yeah,
bro. We better have for real, bro.
Well, no, because the last time I did see him, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna bring that 9,500 cent tequila, baby."
You gotta tell him to slow down this time. Like,
dude, he ain't driving. Like, he's a grown ass man. He can do what he wants.
Water down his drinks, man. He starts making no sense at all.
Dude, that's when he got even funnier. That shit was hysterical the last time. I'm telling you, man. You tequila mockingbird. Yeah, more like tequila that. Bottle. He's just killing that thing over here.
I like that. I like that it that.
Yeah, he kills the tequila. That's what he do.
Tequila mockingbird.
Yeah.
That's going to be his new handle. Tequila mockingbird.
Yeah, no, because we have to, the 7th time Reith got arrested, so he's got to bring, that's the next bottle would be, if I'm accurately counting, if it's 8 now. I'm sorry, sir, it's 7 when first asked if whether or not he knew rated beer miles for a job. It's 8 now. Stay out of this, Pee-wee.
That calls for a 5th.
But yeah, no, 7th time he gets arrested is apparently with. Dude, they do make the big bottle, bro. I've gotten.
I mean, you can get the big one too,
bro. Yeah. No, I've gotten it. So like the first big like throwdown party for like anniversary of the restaurant and shit, where it was like no holds barred. Everybody's like, so whoever's here is like, dude, this is the party. I got the big bottle. Remember that, John? Dude, that thing was it was the one,
huge. Yeah,
the 150, the double. That thing was massive. Dude, we drank that shit too.
Anejo, right?
Oh yeah, dude. It was. Yeah. I think it was the extra Anejo. Oh, dude, it was expensive. It was like
you splurged.
Oh, it was like 175 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, it was, but it was a big bottle,
worth every drop.
Oh yeah, and we finished it too. I think my one homie Bear took it. I think because he was just like, hey, I was like, hey man, whatever, rock that shit, bro. He's like, swear, yeah, I don't fucking care.
Well, how much was left at that point?
Oh no, we killed the bottle. That's why he saw it empty on his way out, and he was just like, "Hey," I was like, "Fuck it, I ain't keeping that shit."
Oh, he just wanted the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no. He did. There wasn't. No, it was just He's like, dude,
Like, we killed that. I want to take that.
dope. It's like, yeah, bro.
Memorabilia.
That's you, homie. Go get that shit. Helps me from cleaning up. I ain't gotta throw it away now. Yeah, man.
I want to float some highlighters in that. Use it with my black light.
What?
Tequila, man.
Dude, I was like, what is this all of a sudden? It's like a rave in like the freaking.
It's like a college, yeah.
People do like Nogales. It's just like some weird college sketch bar that's just like glow sticks.
You put a highlighter in that shit.
A highlighter?
Yeah,
You mean the glow stick?
No, like the middle of a highlighter, like where the ink comes from.
Right.
Put that into a bottle of water.
Okay.
And then shine a black light on it, and
I don't.
it's like
what is this, Mr. Wizard World?
Poor man's room decorations.
I have no idea what.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some visual reference on this to.
All right, you know what?
I'm just saying, I've never heard of this. I don't know what you're meaning by that. Like, I'm what kind of? I mean, I'm curious.
It's a thing, apparently.
I'm not questioning that. I'm asking more of. I want to see this. Like, that's what I'm gonna need some visual reference on this. Like, it's not that I'm not buying it. I am buying. I'm in. I want to see.
I want to see this. All right.
That's where I'm like. This isn't like a put down. This is a buy in. This is okay. I'm intrigued. What else you got?
Ow.
I'm just saying.
Ow.
What?
Sounds interesting. Wow.
You still sound like Bobcat when you do that.
I know, right?
But dude, I'm telling you, your Bobcat is spot on, bro.
That's true.
Freaking Zach's Adam Sandler is like the dopest shit ever.
That was word. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Oh man, re-listening to that was awesome. There's so many times
I'm losing it laughing to me losing it laughing.
Oh yeah,
to listening to him.
You on the recording are basically like hunched over, pissing yourself laughing from Zach's impressions of Adam Sandler. And then you're in the now hearing you laughing in the background on the recording are pretty much almost like coupled over about to piss yourself because it's just that funny. Dude, those episodes were hilarious.
I'm like speaking 3 octaves too high.
Bro, dude, you could hear like the echo because we were just laughing. So like, dude, it was just, you were not calming. Like we were all rolling hard. Freaking dude, just that episode was hilarious.
It was fun.
Oh my goodness.
It's fun to have get-togethers.
Dude, him, because when we started talking about bathroom etiquette, right?
Right.
Dude, that was a serious discussion.
Yeah,
there's a clear defined line about, man, this
there's
is
some
like
stuff you're just not supposed to do.
Right.
And when people cross that line, it's weird and
it's so weird.
Very creepy. Yeah, don't
do that.
And then like drops his drawers all the way down to the floor. And I'm like, oh, right?
Like a little kindergartner or some shit.
Like, dude, why do you guys stand next to me?
There's 5 other stalls and you're right here.
And then you want to lean in and like ask a question or something.
Yeah, what's that? What's that about?
Like, no, bro. Yo.
You don't even know.
You don't even know. Like you're about to catch an elbow, bro.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Like there's 3 other urinals to your right. You could choose any one of them. You don't even know, bro.
Yeah, I used the
Is this your bush? No, this is my bush. You can go all the way over there. Thank you.
Dude, the picture I used for that episode is 2 dudes where there's clearly an extra urinal off to the side. So it's like there's obviously room, at least, one space. And the one dude's like eyeballing the other dude. And he's just like, just doesn't even care. He's just like going straight at it. And the other guy's just looking at him just like, are you kidding me? Like, dude, you can't, like, it's like, it's literally right there. You couldn't just.
What's the matter, bro?
You couldn't, but he doesn't say anything. He just stares at him in that fashion. And that's what he's saying with his eyes in his head is just, what the F, bro?
I'm assuming the guy staring is the one that was like already there.
Well, yeah, of course. Cause he's just like, why, dude,
what do you do?
Dude, cause
why do you,
Because there's literally one more visible again, so you could have at least known. Like, there's a guarantee that you at least had one urinal buffer between me and the other spot. Like, you could have given you like, this is my personal space.
It wasn't broken. Like, there wasn't like caution tape over it. Like, you know,
dude, ready to go, bro. Ready to go.
It's right there, bro.
Clean, glistening, just looking like, please, right here. This is where it's at. You need to come to me. I want this. It was begging for it.
You ever been in a place? You ever been in a place where there's not even urinals? There's just like a trough.
Fuck yeah, bro. I don't give a shit. I peed outside. I'm a fucking like. I'm lucky. I can aim that shit. You know, I'm grateful that I have a penis and I can aim. Like, yes, I celebrate that any chance I get. It's like, I gotta pee. It's like, man, this works. Why not, dude? I'm telling you, man. When you're out driving a lot, like sometimes it just happens. There's nothing you can do. You're out in the middle of nowhere. It's just like, I ain't got a bottle on me. Like, I can't just fuck it. Sorry. But you just crack two doors and you just like pretend like you're looking through your car and like talking on the phone at the same time. Like I don't, and just the whole time you're just like peeing away. Just,
I don't have that luxury.
I do. That's what I'm saying. That's why
you don't even know.
I'm usually in the car for like 12 to 16 hours.
You don't even know, bruh. You don't even know.
Just saying.
Bruh.
Hey, that's why, again, I'm grateful that I have a penis just for that reason alone. Like, it is the dope shit being able to pee wherever you want. It is comfortable. It is awesome. I highly recommend it.
Okay. That was our PSA. For
PSA. You see what you did there? Yeah. But not to mention that again.
Yeah, I will do my best.
But yeah, dude, just that episode with Zach, man, freaking, because it's the return of Zach.
Dude, my face was hurting after I got done listening.
Well, yeah, and Sarah at the end was freaking. She like her sign off, like she freaking meowed. Dude, I saved it, bro. I'm saying,
I know you did.
I had to.
You had to,
dude. We don't, you know what I mean?
It was a moral imperative.
Dude, it was integral to our norms. That was that was a test and we passed.
That was the sign off. That was it. You got to stick with that. That was the sign off.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But hers was like, dude, the timing of it as well. Like, it wasn't even just what it was. It was also when it was. It was the same thing with her and her freaking
adorbs.
Yeah, dude. It just, it's a good thing you're cute. Just saying. Yeah, pretty much.
It doesn't hurt.
I mean, it doesn't help me, I'll tell you that, but
Does your face hurt?
Yeah, I know, because it's killing me. Hey! Yeah, I say that shit to you all the time. I always bring that one out. I love that one. That one cracks me up.
It's the oldies, but the moldies,
Yeah, it's like I'm a wigwam.
You got to keep them around.
Dude, Doc, I keep having this dream. I'm a wigwam. I'm a TV. I'm a wigwam. I'm a TV.
Right there. You're too tense.
Yeah, dude, it's that shit.
Forget about it.
It's like fucking vaudevillian to us at this point. Like, we've used your mama jokes so hard at this point. We're like, your mother's a respectful woman and I appreciate her.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah. I mean, not always.
If your nose runs and your feet smell, you must be upside down.
Dude, that's a good dad joke, I think. It's like the literal pun. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I'm punny dad jokes. That's my dad humor. It's my superpower.
I'm punny.
I need to get that shirt, okay. like a big P in the middle of my chest. Stand for Phil. No, it's punny.
Punny. I like my oatmeal lumpy.
I mean, I actually don't really enjoy oatmeal. I'm more of a cream of wheat kind of guy. I'll be honest with you.
Humpty dance is your chance to do the hump.
But I do enjoy the Humpty dance.
I can picture you saying, like, would you like to see my superpower? It begins with a P.
That does sound like some shit I would say. I'd like rip my shirt open. Da-da-da! Hell yeah.
Oh, my face hurts.
Bitch, yeah, it's killing me. I'll tell you that. Hey, call me sometime when you don't have class.
Life is good.
Dude, you know what, bro? I've been counting my blessings a lot lately. Because again, like I've been networking the crap out of us. I've been putting us up on like different places. Like, you know, I mean, we still do all of our, you know, our live. Here it is. This is where it goes. DIM, because we love this place. Like, you know what I mean? Like, mad love for the spot. They gave us the, you know, the first radio ever kind of thing. And now I get a freaking music show too.
And what do you do with it?
Dude, I just branch.
Talk and stuff. What the hell you doing?
Yeah, but dude, and it's allowed for like all, I mean, the station's grown, we've grown. So, I mean, like all that stuff together, like, dude, it's been a beautiful ride. We've been working our butts off. That's why I keep telling you guys, like, I appreciate you both so much.
What I was asking you in the green room, I was like, why do we do this?
Because it's fun.
No, but I mean, is there more than one reason? I mean,
well, but
like,
I mean, like,
we do it because we have always done it. But I mean, why do we record it and put it out there?
Because that's our love to the world, man, for free. Here it is. All the love. Come check us out. That's what we do.
I mean, I feel like especially like when you go back to the first 1 or 2 seasons or series that we did.
Hell yeah, bro.
That I felt like it was beneficial just for me.
But see, and I think that was at least for me, that was definitely a growing moment where you and I, especially just, you know, in the very first couple of sets, where it's just like, dude, you know, our purpose here is we really do want to help people grow. Like, you know, just this is our gift to the world to be a better place, where it's like we can start these conversations. We can just be whatever. We can literally talk about anything and everything, have all sorts of different backgrounds of all sorts. And it doesn't even matter. Like, we can just be people. We can be humans and enjoy each other. And, you know, in those first few sets, there was definitely more of an exploration of us.
Your pitch to me was just, let's record what we're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't doing anything. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm not doing anything.
Well, again, because originally it was, I wanted to collect our verbal thoughts, you know, our verbal diarrhea of hilarity, and like pull gems of gold out of there that were just like, we can turn this into a sketch. Like, because originally I wanted to be you and me.
I never saw it as being straight comedy though, because I always felt like,
dude, I seriously, I saw you and me up on
those
stage.
Questions, like we get those questions about like, you know, like ancient architecture and like stuff like that. Like,
but see, that's our conversations. I was trying to record our moments of like being jackasses with each other. That was always, but it's always been intertwined with our conversation, because that's just who we are. And it wasn't until that we started like really kind of doing this that, you know, you're more of, and I was in agreement with it. It's just like, dude, it's the conversation, bro. Like the way we go back and forth is the thing. Like that's the love that we have, because we can be literal and figurative and, you know, beat each other up. It sounds like we're, you know, there's times where it's just like, holy crap, do these guys actually like each other? Is what we joke about, but we really do. And it's because we can see past all this crap, and not just for ourselves, but for others. And
I do love the conversation too, because like,
hell yeah, bro.
I'll be jumping, like, especially when I'm on vacation or something, I'm away from home, and anybody that I see, I'm never going to have to worry about seeing again. Really? When you think about it that way, because it makes it much easier. But like, I can do this.
Dude, you know, I get it. It's just the way it sounds. It's like, yeah,
I can do it anywhere, but like,
again, it's like pre-planned. This is evil genius shit.
But like, you find a conversation that you're really tweaking off, and like, you could just walk past the conversation and just kind of like throw a jab right into the conversation.
It's like fact grenade, throw the pin, toss it, run away, see what happens.
Or just kind of like walk off to the side and just kind of like, you know, like head nod to the other guys in the conversation and just jump right into the talk.
But like,
it's because to me,
I just happened to overhear. I don't mean to eavesdrop, but however,
you know, I mean, how many times you done that? Like, you'll hear 2 guys talking about a movie you just seen, and like you'll riff with them for a second, or you know.
I'll be honest, typically when I'm out, because you know me, I'm like, so much of the things I do, I have to be very
like a socialite.
Well, yeah, I have to be very extroverted, like very outgoing. But in actuality, like I'm more of a just chill at home, keep to myself, like don't really say much. Like, you know, I mean, I'll crack jokes to myself and shit because I think I'm hilarious. But if I'm just at home doing my work and stuff, doing all my other things that
you have to be talking to a room full of people.
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, usually what happens is if I'm out and about, like, especially if I'm at like the pub or something, grabbing lunch and shit, I don't usually interject with anybody unless they make some sort of gesture or inference that they would be okay with, me, crossing that border, whether they be like, they look up at you or, just try to get you that like shoulder nod, like, hey, what do you think? Almost, so they give you some sort of a signal. It's just like, hey, they're opening the bubble. Once they do that, then typically I don't mind like popping a little bit in, but I usually don't like, fact grenade shit.
You definitely got to feel the room out. But
but again, because I'm always very just like laid back, chill. I'm not looking to engage anybody unless I have to because it's work.
I can usually tell if I'm listening in a conversation if it's one that I want to be involved in, and I can usually just tell that from the energy coming off the conversation. But that's just me. I don't know. It doesn't take me long to figure that out.
But see, this is the thing that I agree about. Why you and I have always been able to do this whole have these kind of style of conversations is because it's who we are. It's what we gravitate towards. It's almost like that's our superpower, actually. You know what I mean? Because it's not only can we have these conversations with each other, but we absolutely can with others.
I can instigate them in other people. Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing though, is we're very Socratic. So we're never like trying to diminish or put down. We're always just more about exploring and learning and expressing. Like we're all about being a part of this knowledge sharing of ideas and acceptance. And you know what I mean? Just like any and all of that. That's who we are at our cores, bro.
I mean, I'm not judging anything when I'm in my head thinking about something.
Oh, you judge all the time, bro.
No, but I'm saying like when you're in that zone, when you're thinking about some hyper far out shit, like you're not doing it as, a white man or a black man or an Indian, or you're doing it just as a spirit, as a
conscious entity built within this construct.
I'm saying when you're in that deep thought zone where you're contemplating the connection between time and space, and what if you could warp that, and
yeah, I mean, you're becoming you're literally becoming your point of love and light, that energy, that all, you know what I mean? Like that fifth dimensional being that we've talked about a few times. Like that's a whole other you that exists right now while you here on the 3 and 4 dimensional plane exist. And
right, so you're using curiosity to tap into it.
That's why I love the KRS-One shit, where he's just like, yo, tell yourself this thing in your head, and it's like, dude, you didn't use your mouth to say anything, but yet you also didn't use your ears to hear it.
But that's the same place.
So where did that come from? So it's like, I think that's a great way to be like, we exist in the 5th dimension, and like, so we are multi-dimensional beings, even being here. We need to recognize that. Like, we are all special in that light. Like, come on, man. We can transcend to that next level easily because we're already there. We just have to be willing to accept it. I think that was the big point.
All of us don't live there, though. Like, that's the place you go when, generally when all your chips are down. That's the place you kind of go. It's like a waiting room. Everybody's got that, right?
What do you I'm talking about 5th dimension realization.
Yeah. That's the same place. That's the same place that Tesla created from too, though. You know what I mean?
Lucid dreaming plane.
But it was his place. Like, it wasn't like,
it was like his holodeck.
Like somebody would have to be in his presence to pick up on that frequency. You know what I mean? That was his place when he went there, and he would invent things.
That's what I'm saying. Like his holodeck or his training program, Matrix style shit, like where it was his upload.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it, the ether.
But his own.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to get the full understanding of what you mean.
I mean, not that you can't be visited, but I think it's I don't know how that works. Because there's no distance in this reality that I'm talking about. The distance between me and you is just the thought of having. That's the only distance.
So you tell me you're a lot closer to me right now?
Well, when you're in that place, there is no distance between spirit and something that's a depiction of something that's matter. It's not matter. Like you could go anywhere in the world in a moment, in that place.
See, this is what I like about the Matrix, because I feel that the way it's written, Neo gives
That's
that
kind of what they're
impression,
showing you.
basically, and that's why I'm like, we have to realize
But
that
that's
we
what I
are
think-
third, fourth, and fifth dimensional beings, all as well as probably others. Like, so we already are multi-dimensional, and we need to be raising ourselves up on that. Like, yo, we're on a dope level. We didn't even realize it. Like, come on, man, just understand that. You are a multi-dimensional being. You are an entity of energy. You just be good to yourself, be good to everyone else. It is that easy, and the shit is dope when you do it. Especially when you get a society rocking that shit. Hells yeah.
Word. I don't even know where to go from there.
Dude, man, I'm telling you, play some Bob Marley now.
Just went off, bro. I know. What's going on?
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, it's a good that we got Reggae from the Vault on. You know what I mean? Like
That's true.
that's some dope shit.
That will be up.
It happens.
Yeah, it will happen.
Yo, so the lady who was on Sunday, the DJ on DIM, her and I were going back and forth because we were basically like the same time slots, but she's Sunday, I'm Monday. She actually is now going to be on Wednesdays, but on from 4 to 7. So she'll be on like for 3 hours, an hour before we go on.
Okay.
So now we got that rocking for us. And then we got Reggae from the Vault
Same
afterwards.
show? Like she's just moving time slots, or
Basically.
okay.
Yeah. It's because same name and everything. Yeah, just moving time slots, but yeah, and kind of like the Larry K kind of thing where it's just like super dope, awesome tracks, cool information. Yeah, she's actually got quite a bit of following, so she interacts with a lot of people and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, plus she's I think she does straight live only. So she does every performance live.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty hot. So yeah, it'd be kind of dope if we can get there one day. We're gonna do that shit.
Well, then that's a responsibility then. You know what I mean?
But yeah, we need, because
That's like homework you got to do and stuff.
well, on it, we need better signal is what we need. So we need a place where it's like we can actually tap in and guarantee that we'll have good network feed is really what it is.
Oh, to do it live, yeah.
Well, yeah, because otherwise we have to have the delay on it, because if not, then it's like
You'll hear every glitch.
yeah, there's only one way to make sure that this works correctly, and that's unfortunately the way it goes.
You
but-
have to have it buffer on a delay.
Yeah, but that's the cool thing though is DIM first and then everybody else. So
Yep.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's why I love this station. The stuff that we get to do, especially with my music show. It's been freaking awesome. The people I get to play, the bands I get to play, the songs I get to play. Dude, I got freaking gin.
You have full control.
So Gin and Juice. You know the song Gin and Juice,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, but played by the Gourds.
Nice.
Which is like banjo, fiddle,
Yeah.
it is hilarious.
It is hilarious. I've heard that.
Plus it's coupled with a version of Everlast, acoustic only, doing Jump Around,
Nice.
which was from his Life acoustic album.
Huh.
Dude, that shit, I'm telling you, the sets that I've been putting together lately, dude, the Beastie Boys doing 3 ins,
You should
or in 3s, sorry. I'm shit. Dyslexic.
the Braids put out a version of Bohemian Rhapsody. So it's like
The who?
as if almost like Lauryn Hill sang the Braids. It sounds like as if Lauryn Hill sang it.
Okay.
It's pretty dope. It's a good version. I'll send it to you.
So yeah,
That
give me the
sounds
link
like it
on
would
that.
go
That'd be
with that,
like,
the whole vibe.
this is, but that's the cool thing is because of the way the platform is set up, it really does invite a very large spectrum of audience, just like we do. You know what I mean? So it really is like a super dope extension of who I am, I feel. And I love doing it because it's just I get to be me, but with music. So I get to like DJ and like I'm always cracking dad jokes and giving like movie references and like it's freaking awesome.
Well, I mean, just the freedom of being able to pull from any genre you want, depending on the mood.
Dude, I did a triple song set with the Deftones. But wait, there's more. It was all covers and they were all like 80s tunes because they did like what was it? They had I did Sade, I had a Duran Duran and the Cars. They covered each one of those. And it was the way it went together because it was like, who's going to drive you home? Yeah, No Ordinary Love. No Ordinary Love. Yeah, Sade. Yeah, exactly, right? But then also the Chauffeur with Duran Duran. Because it's like, yo, who loves you? This is No Ordinary Love. He's like, come on, because who would drive you home? It's like, hey, I'm going to get us a chauffeur. That's how much I love you. This is what we do. There's no ordinary love. So it almost told like a story too. But
you home.
But do all the songs because of that style fit very well. But again, dude, Deftones are like super heavy metal shit, right? Like mosh pit making motherfuckers. And it's like, here I am getting to play some Sade and shit. And it's a phenomenal. It's almost like when Weezer did Toto's Africa. Dude, I mean, honestly, it's like I prefer this version. It's like if I want to listen to this track, it's like I'm going to listen to the Deftones version. Like it's just, to me, it's that well done production and audibly, like, all together. And I get to do that shit. And in the same episode, like 2 sets later, I do it again with Led Zeppelin, where I play them playing only covers of other people's tracks.
Hello Darkness by Disturbed.
I mean, I don't, honestly, I haven't heard that version.
It's a really good version.
But that's the cool thing though, because again,
my old friend,
because I'm looking for like B-sides and deep cuts and extended and you know what I mean? Like I get to play pretty much everything now. It's kind of crazy. Other than I think like hardcore ghetto gangster rap shit, which, it's cool because I don't really listen to that shit anyways.
No.
Although, I mean, I do listen to stuff that's like pretty provocative and, foul language and whatnot and some hard beats and whatever, but usually most of it is actually very talented stuff. It has a great expression within it. It's not
NWA.
I mean, some of that, yeah. I mean, because dude, I mean, I am an old school Cali kid. I mean, I grew up on that stuff. Man. So, that was like what I came home and saw on the news. I grew up on all that stuff
here too, though. I mean, I grew up on all of it. I was never one for just East or just West, or if it was talent, I was trying to listen to it.
Dude, and I'm still like that.
Yeah.
So it's super dope that I get to do that for a radio station and shit.
Why do I have to choose?
Dude, I don't have to no more. It's dope.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right now, really what I'm having to do, I still have like this massive fucking list of people to go to that I haven't even used yet, or like tracks that I want to play that I haven't even gotten to yet. And the list just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And it's just like, how is this not getting smaller yet? Like, what is going on here? Dude, it's crazy.
Well, like the more you look into it, like you're like, I never have to play the same song.
So,
I mean, it depends.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, if you're in a mood.
So far, I've only had one repeat, and it was Bohemian Rhapsody. And it's because it is that track, and it's so well done. Like, it was super awesome. But I played him for 2 completely different reasons. So,
right.
Yeah, one was a shout out. Well, no, it was alternate versions. I did do technically alternate versions.
So technically you didn't play the same track twice.
Well, yeah, because I think the one that I played for you was it was a live rendition, whereas the one that I played the last time was a remastering of the original. So it was like the cleanest version.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's what I do. It's super dope. I love it.
This is how we do it.
But yeah, dude, and again, because like I was talking about, I've been networking the shit out of us. Like, dude, I've been setting up, like talking with some cats. Like, dude, I'm looking to line us up with getting us some more guests on and making because we keep popping guests like all the time now lately. Like, think about it, dude. Like pretty much almost every month we've had at least a guest or two popping for the past
more interesting.
few. Well, it's not, I think it makes it more funny because then it's just like the people that seem to gravitate to us that come on and stuff, and it's like we all do this. It's just like,
well, I feel like that's the practical side of, well, what do you mean? What do you do on your show? And it's like, let us draw you into a conversation and find out. Like when we have somebody on, it's like we get to just kind of be ourselves and.
Well, yeah, because dude, like I told you,
we're not playing anything. Like
you guys, I mean,
kind of just you know, whatever.
I mean, yeah, no, I know.
But no, we're not really putting on airs. We're not.
Well, yeah. So that was the thing is, I told you I was chilling with Oscar the other night, at his place, and we were just literally chilling, drinking, having a couple dudes just hanging out, like BSing around a fire, like just enjoying a really good night. And he's sitting there, telling these other cats and stuff. He's like, "Oh, yo, dude, this is the guy with the podcast and blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Dude, they're so dope." And this, like, dude, he was selling us like hard.
For real?
I was like, "Homie, dude, what's up? Like, much love." He's like, "Dude, no." He's like, "You guys are the real deal." He's like, "You're legit." He's like, "I can see how much love you care. Like, you can see why you do it." Like, he's just, you obviously have a passion for this. And this is like, dude, he's like, "This is your thing, man." He's like, "This is what you guys like." He's just, all love for us, bro.
You gotta love that though,
dude. Hell yeah. But that's what I'm saying though, is like when we reach people, when they actually connect with us, and which this is what we attempt to do by doing this, but when they like physically do, it's we get such a deeper connection. So it's like, that's why it's like, dude, we are all love, and it's from everybody that keeps coming towards us. It's like that's all it's felt, and that's all they're giving back. And it's like, dude, it literally is much love, and it's beautiful.
I mean, we're not really doing this to hear ourselves talk.
No, because that shit is boring, bro. Actually, no, it's quite funny. We are hilarious. I'll be honest, it cracking me up all the time.
But that's not the only reason. Like, and that's why I brought up, season 1 and 2, or series 1 and 2, where it was really more about us and this self-discovery. You know what I mean? And
right. I agree.
Because I think the most interesting conversations, from what I recall, the number of times that you looked up and said, "Bro, we got to start recording our conversations." It was the stuff we were talking about, like the real outlandish stuff, the what ifs and the aliens and the Egyptian architecture and the all those little rabbit holes that you can fall into.
Yeah, that's sounds accurate.
That's where you'd look up at the end of the night and you'd be like, "Bro, we need to start recording these conversations." And I'm like, "Why?"
Well, and because we got to that point where like I had started doing my taco show and stuff, and it was like I know I want to be doing something in this capacity. Like I feel like there's something in here that is beckoning me, and it feels comfortable and right, and it's like, this has been afforded to me, and I want to go this way. And I just,
but I feel like that was already on your mind though, like that you wanted to.
Well, and so, but that's
something
the thing
about
like,
the nature of our conversations.
And because again, it was you saying and I agreeing with, where it was just like we're both in agreement that it's not just us cracking jokes. It's like, dude, it's our conversations. It's what we're having, how we're having it, why we're having it. And it's the rawness of that we, that's what we're actually trying to capture. That's the whole purpose of turning the mics on, is because we're trying to give the gift of. I'm speaking
from these things from an inquisitive spirit that I am,
Dude, Socratic method, man. We're both very much like, we question not because we want to question to diminish. We're questioning because we want to understand.
Socratic, maybe not so much like strictly scientific, but
no, just understanding. I think that was because to me, Socrates was also very spiritual. So he was always just questioning being better. His main thing was,
well, can you really separate those things? Like, and that's the interesting part of it is there really anything inseparable about science, philosophy, and religion?
Well, and that's kind of how he was, because again, he felt that it was his purpose to be put on this earth to, as stone sharpens stone, so shall one man start, sharpen another, iron, whatever you want to call it. Like it's a thing where it's like, if I'm not challenging myself and my fellow man, I'm doing a disservice. So if he felt it was his societal duty to put that questioning or that
into
method or
what they would call mathematics, right?
Well, but he
It
was
because
just,
it was all mathematics.
well, I mean, eventually everything, I mean, at least back then, most of it was explained in that fashion. So it's just,
No, I mean,
that was a part of their sciences.
The term mathematics used to be used for, it was a blanket term to mean all knowledge.
Oh, well,
Mathematics.
either way, we gotta go.
Yeah, I know.
It's time to go now, Mac.
It is that time.
It is
It is.
time to go now,
If you'd like to
Mac.
continue the conversation,
What do you 1079 over here? Come on,
reach
bro.
out to us at ITY at directionsinmusic.org.
Say it like you're happy
Or
about
you can
it.
hit us up separately at GEMINI at directionsinmusic.org.
You're just like, bro. Philly D, PHI, double LY, D at directionsinmusic.org.
That's right. Or
Or there is no or.
There is no or.
Yeah, no, this is it's always a blast. We love doing this. We love you, fam. You all are awesome. We appreciate you so hard. As always, hey, come back, see us again. We love doing this. Reach out, continue the conversation. But
Mr. Gemini.
yeah, Philly D.
Clickety clack, a fact check of Miss JD.
Yeah, and as always, fam, we want you to be good to yourself, be good to everyone else.
Much love.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.